Alright, what's up YouTube? Doing another video of the RM500. I really don't want to keep showing you this shock. I'd rather get it together. But I've had some issues. One of which was this seal head that I bought. This came off of eBay with a combo kit with that bumper. It's like 65 bucks. And it's clearly an aftermarket seal head. All loaded up with a DU bushing, dust seal, oil seal, but it's the wrong dimensions. I actually had it mounted up here and it just wasn't working out. If you compare it to this one that came out, I won't show you exactly, but you can see there's a little area right here where the ring clip goes that locks this into the body. On this one, it was about a 1/4 inch off, which meant that this shock was going to have a 1/4 inch less travel. It wouldn't have been a huge deal, but it would have limited suspension at the wheel, probably at the axle quite a bit. So I pulled this off. I took all of the valving and stuff back off, and I thought I'll just order new seals to rebuild this. So this thing, the old seal heads, you would have to roll this painting back. You can see I rolled it about, this is how it would have looked. I straightened it about halfway around. And then there's this little plate that fits in there. So when you get it halfway opened up, then you can, let's see, in the order, you would pull this little bumper out. Then you'd be able to pull this plate out. Then you would find this seal sitting down in there. So I pulled out the seal. I've got my new one here from Race Tech. This is the kit that I bought, the SKOS. And then on the other end, this is the old dust seal. And then this is the one they sent me. And it's for early, you can see right there, it says early KYB. But this is designed to snap over over a piece. Like, this is just too big. Nothing is snapping over that. So I haven't called them. I sent them an email and I haven't heard back yet. I'm sure if I was persistent enough, I could get them and try to figure out what's going on. But it just so happens this seal, the rubber part, is almost the exact dimensions I need. I know it's going to seal on the shaft. I just needed it to not have all the metal stuff. And I was wondering, if I trim this out, am I going to be left with the rubber seal? Or is this all bonded together so well that you're never going to get the metal out? Like, I don't really want a metal ring in there because I'm trying to press this into here. But then I got thinking, you know what? This is the last thing that is on your shaft, on the shock shaft. And this cap comes down and you lock it up against the shock body. You put a little Loctite on that, spin it up, and then that's good. So really that doesn't need to even be pressed in. As long as you have it lined up when you cinch this thing down, this holds the seal in. And I know that's how that functioned on my WP shock that I rebuilt. On this, I bet it actually did press in there and the cap just snugs up against it anyway. But what I'm getting at is, I think I'm going to trim this thing out because it's like 23.5 millimeter. And I already checked it with the dial caliper. It's like the perfect size. And if I just take my time and cut it out with 10 snips and get it to fit in here, I don't think I have anything to worry about. This is going to go up and sandwich it just like it did here. And keep in mind, this is just a dust seal. The actual oil seal is the right one. And it's in there, and you can see right here, this is the old DU bushing that I probably could have reused, but I pressed a brand new one in there. So this is going to have a really good tolerance on that shaft. The oil seal is going to be brand new, and as long as I snug the cap down on this homemade oil seal or dust seal, I think I'll be good. But I don't want to just drag this out because I don't exactly remember all this stuff, like how to get it all back together and which position all this goes in. So I'd rather get it together before I end up knocking something off the workbench or losing something. So that's where I am with the shock. Hopefully next video I'll have it together. And then here is the frame. Got it back from powder coat and it looks awesome. And now that I have the frame, I can get the triple trees cleaned up, get these forks on, and then my front wheel is pretty much done, so I can get the front end together. And then I kind of started cleaning the back wheel. Hopefully soon I'll have a roller. So that is all of my dilemma. I'll catch you later. Peace.